taking in these beautiful sights and historic monuments and some of the most holy places in the world, like the Vatican. I've also been picking the brain of the Italian people to find out what they think about America and some of the things that's going on, some of the things you and I talk about all the time. And obviously, our presidential election is top of mind. A lot of people are looking at it. And quite frankly, unfortunately, I've heard people tell us, it's actually embarrassing for our country. And not just the Trump candidacy, but a lot of people have some thoughts about the Clinton candidacy as well. We project apparently that we are having really a bit of difficulty finding candidates that are consistent with what America is usually and traditionally produced when it comes to the presidency. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Everybody has their thoughts and their leanings and their political leanings, and that's fine, you have your opinions. But what struck me was that people seem to have a problem generally with the quality or the sort of eligibility and the competency with the candidates that we have. So I thought that's something I should definitely share. Usually we go really polar on one end or one side of the spectrum, depending on what side of the political parties we've aligned ourselves with. We find our candidates to be amazing, whoever they are. If we're with this party, that candidate is our representative, and we love them. They're loving, they're caring, they're smart, they're brilliant, they're successful, they tell it like it is, they've been in the game, they have a ton of experience, they know how to make things work. Whatever you have, we think they're amazing. But other people on the outside of the country, particularly here in Rome, Italy, they're saying, look, we've seen a lot of your candidates before, we've seen a lot of your presidents before. They have a very favorable view on President Obama. And they're looking at the two candidates today in comparison to President Obama, and they just find them falling way short. Now, a lot of Americans actually have that perspective as well, but that was just really striking. Aside from the politics, folks are looking in on a lot of things that's going on with police and community as well. You hear people talking about sort of how badly African Americans are being treated when you talk to them. And I thought that was weird, because if you look at news outlets in our country, there are people on both sides of the spectrum. Some people don't even recognize that anything is happening, and they're in America. If somebody raises an issue of police brutality, they're saying, "What are you talking about? This country's great. You should be happy about this, that, and the other." And they're on the ground, they're on American soil. You have people thousands of miles away that are watching in, looking in, and they're appalled. They can't understand how African Americans can be treated the way they're being treated in our country, particularly by the government and police. I definitely thought that's something that should be shared. What's going on at home with respect to the interaction with police and minority citizens is really striking a chord with people, and it's making the country look bad. No matter how you align or what you think about the police or what you think about the people that find themselves caught up with interaction with police, you should take a note that other folks, this is how they're seeing it. Other people in other countries, this is how they're seeing it. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Bacon and Brainwork from Rome, Italy. If you want to ensure that you never miss an episode of Bacon and Brainwork, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/baconbrainwork, and to get some helpful tidbits, blog posts, snippets. Follow me and like me on Facebook, and then you can also follow me on Twitter, Bacon and Brainwork. Thanks. Have a great day.